Hello, my name is Yuvraj and I'll be presenting for Science Olympiad for grades 5th through 6th. So, Science Olympiad is a STEM education program where you are able to compete with different teams all around the world, such as other competitions like DECA. So, in Science Olympiad, you usually major in especially science and especially mechanical engineering. There are two types of Science Olympiad which you can do: life sciences or build events. Build events are in the name, which makes sense. You build stuff which according to your event, and life sciences where they give you events where you have to study and study and study. Keep on. There's no limit to studying, and they'll give you a test and let's see how much you know. The special thing about Science Olympiad is where it's not about how even if they're older than you, they'll know more than you. It's more about critical thinking and how you build the future. I'll be talking about one main strand in build events which I'm in, mechanical engineering. In mechanical engineering, there's 3 events: Scrambler, Mission Possible, and Hovercraft, which I'm in. So, I'll explain them. In Scrambler, if you guys have seen when we were little, we used to play with those cars where you would have to grab the wheels, turn them back, which would charge them, and when you release them, they would go forward. It's technically kind of like that, but you can adjust wherever it goes. You have to make it not only go straight in a certain distance, but also have to make it curve in a certain distance around the bucket, which you have to find out how to mechanically do. There are restrictions on how big it should be, on how you should build it, but everything else you need to do on your own. So that's the critical part about Scrambler. Then there's Mission Possible, where you have to use a machine where you have to do around 20 to 24 actions on different events on a board. So there will be this huge board, like one of these, but more wooden, and they will have actions where you suppose if you drop a lot of materials into a cup, that cup will hit a weight, that weight will hit a sand basket, that basket will pour inside a cup, that cup will smash into a marble. It's just those actions on and on again. And it may seem simple since you're told what all actions you have to do, but you have to do over 24 of all of those actions, which is way harder than it seems, and it can take up to 4, 5, and even more months to make completely. And then there's Hovercraft. Hovercraft implies what it's going to be. It's a hovercraft. You need to make a skirt for it, you need to make a base for it, you need to make a propeller, and but it's not just where you build it and it goes forward. You need to make it so specifically where it has to go at any time where you put it to. Roughly 10 to 20 seconds. You need to be able to adjust the speed, how fast it goes, where it could go, so you know if you win. In Science Olympiad, like these other events where they talk about like DECA, you have to go to 3 different levels: regionals, states, and nationals. So they will also give you practice tests called invitationals, where you get to compete against other schools around your area. Thank you.